From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
And starting this one, Trey Savage. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ready to go? Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit.
Number 14, Chandler Simpson.
And we're off and rolling in Toronto.
Wow, Boog. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. Left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
The designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
This to third, and that one handled. Long throw to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Junior Caminero in the box now. Takes strike one. Caminero went deep in his most recent game. Man at second. Gets the outside corner with that one. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Not in time, he scores. It's 2-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
One out, runner at second. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
DeLuca wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Palacios, the base runner at first with 1 out. Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Carson Williams.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carson Williams.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Working on a nice 11-game hitting streak.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
That's in there. Strike one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
2 on, 1 out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Line, and that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Batting 9, the right fielder.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Trey Savage won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching,
Cody Ponce takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the batter now, Jake Fraley. Line drive, that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Hard liner. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now here is Yandy Diaz. Grounded out his first time up. At the ball. Two on, 2 outs. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in after a long run. And that'll do it. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Ian Seymour. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Seymour getting his 20th start of the year, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Out to short. To first.
Got him.
One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Saying they got their work cut out for them, down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
Number 25,
Anthony Santander at the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. And the inning is over. Nothing to it for the Blue Jays. Not going their way. It's 7-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball.
Line drive and foul ball. The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Straw gets under it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Richie Palacios.
Ball that time.
The 1-0. And that one in the air, center field. Straw moving under this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Johnny
DeLuca, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Nope. Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Sends it to first. That's the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And they hold a 7-0 lead. Bottom of the second. And now for the Jays. Number 20. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one pushed foul. And a 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. DeLuca drifts towards it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Andre Jimenez.
He left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 2 out.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 3.
2 outs, base is empty. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays.
That's the ball.
Outside low. Ball 1. That one missed. Line drive, base hit down the line. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting
Got a
center,
fastball,
the
middle of the
designated
plate,
hitter,
jumped all over it.
Brandon
Absolutely smoked that ball.
Valenzuela.
Ball, that's just out.
Valenzuela with a homer in his last game. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
And that's the third out. So one hit is all they get. We play 2 full. It's the Rays 7 and the Jays nothing. It's an back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Pretty rare to see a 3-homer game like he had last time out. The only active player with at least 4 3-homer performances is Mookie Betts, who's tied for the all-time lead with 6.
And the 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, number 9, Hunter Fiducia.
Center field. Straw has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Jake.
So up next, Jake Fraley. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 7 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Off the plate, ball 1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The catcher, DJ.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. A little bit low.
2.
It's early, but the off-speed stuff has fooled him a few times now. A lot of those pitches are used to get hitters to chase, but he's dropping them in for strikes.
And the sweeper misses for a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lined, and that's a base hit. Stubbs around second, headed for third.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
0-1 now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 7-1. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Springer comes in to score. It's 7-2.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Fair ball. Santander around third. Here comes the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 7-3. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Chopped to the left side. Zips it across. That ends the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 7 and the Blue Jays 3. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the... Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Up the middle. Clement. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand. But what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets. And it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Diaz measures 6 feet even, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Cuba. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, number 13.
Digging in, Junior Caminero.
Hey!
Out towards right center field. Springer on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
That misses.
Nope, outside.
Ball 1. Diaz off of first with 2 away. To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the third out. The Rays strand just the one, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
And now
off
for the Jays, Miles Straw.
Number 3, Miles.
In the air, right field. One down.
Up next for the Blue
And
Jays,
here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Valenzuela.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. The Blue Jays down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the gap. And a man aboard.
The batter, number 22.
Next to
Second
hit,
baseman,
Ernie Clement. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, DJ Stubbs.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of...
Oh, now this ball gets down. Here's the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 7-4.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Coming home. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. To third. And foul ball. Runner at second. 2 down. Chop left side. And it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. Base hit. He boots it. Here comes Springer around third. In comes the run from second. The tag and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rays 7 and the Blue Jays 6. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
The 1-0. There's a line drive to left field. And a quick out, number 1.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
That one fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Springer racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Now here is Carson Williams. Curve, hit right back to him. On to first, and that is that. Nothing doing for Tampa as they still lead by 1. It's 7-6. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And that is out of play. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Santander not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball. Tampa.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. In the air, left field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Rolled over to third, but it kicks foul. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The Blue Jays, the center fielder.
So up next for Toronto, Miles Straw. 1 for 2. In the air out to center. DeLuca makes his way towards it. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
First pitch just misses. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed. Ernie Clement in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Right side, fair ball. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Go-ahead run on base. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 on, 2 outs. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 7-7. welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Now on the bump, Braden Fisher.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's in there. That is strike two. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brendan Little, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Hoffman also throwing. 0-2 now. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Fair ball. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next to hit, Chandler Simpson. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And a big swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Left field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. 8-7. They take the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
2 outs. Runner on first. At the plate, Junior Caminero. Oh, look at the stop. It's there, and that's a great play. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 8-7. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Engler.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
The catcher, DJ.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Right through there for a strike. And a count 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 4, Joel Springer.
Blue Jays down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Vlad swings, drives one deep left field. That one carrying. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Anthony Santander. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball.
Tying run in scoring position as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Strike 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Just missed it. A double in the inning, but they leave them stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 8. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. That clips the corner. Up the middle, makes the catch. 1 down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Richie Palacios.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 2 down.
Up next,
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Braden Fisher is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher now for the Jays, Louis Varland.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca, 1 for 3. Out towards right center field. Springer on his way over. And that is that. Rays held in check here. They still lead it, though, 8-7. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, number 20.
That's a ball.
Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. That one to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Hesung Kim coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 77, Hesung Kim.
Late swing, foul to the left. Fought off foul. That one to first. Kim. The turn by Williams at second. And 2. What a play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Straw next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball one. That's ball two.
Angler, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. The Rays holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball there. Ground ball left side and foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We've got a good one here. It's 8-7. Back now in Toronto and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Clement over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, number 9, Hunter Paduccia.
Ball.
Ground ball right side, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Inside at 100, ball 1. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Ball inside.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Jimenez brings it in, and that is that. 1 left for Tampa, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rays.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cam Boozer.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Valenzuela leading things off and takes a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Number 22, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ball in.
The Rays trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike. On the ground at first, Kim. steps on first for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Hey! Ball one.
That clips the corner.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Blue Jays go down in order, and this one remains tight. It's 8-7. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen, Tyler Rogers. The right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Hoffman getting cranked up as well.
Hey!
And a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Straw on the move. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, number 13, Junior.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Springer on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Two quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Hesung Kim. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Ball. That's down.
And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Got it. Third out. It's the Rays 8 and the Blue Jays 7.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rays.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Garrett Clevenger.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Tap foul at the plate. 1-run game, bottom 9. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
The Rays trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Clevenger is just 1 strike away. Two down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Making a move at first, coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Yohendrick Pinungo, getting some more speed on the bases.
At the ball.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving, a walk or just a base hit, but you got to stay within yourself.
1-2 now. That one in the dirt and gets away to second. He's in there. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Way high with that one. Ball 3. Andres Jimenez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. To the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I won't break the code, young we just pray that we get old, my is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach, young and a ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on a yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I wanted a coat. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little, you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with mama, didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out of